Yo, crypto nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family. What's going on? Of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family. What's going on out there, guys? So, you guys haven't been watching the news, especially with the United States. You would have seen Stephen Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary for the United States government, talking about Bitcoin and Libra coin. His focus was mainly on Libra coin and how they feel moving forward things need to be handled. In some ways I agree with it, some other ways I don't. What I mean by that is, like, they're wanting to make sure that the 28 businesses that make up the Libra and the Calibra wallet don't misuse the funds, money laundering, and all that good stuff. They're also wanting to make sure that it's not being utilized in any kind of nefarious ways, but one of their big points, key points, is that they don't want anybody to be using this as a way to, quote-unquote, evade taxes. Now, it's not something that I'm looking to evade taxes on in any way, shape, or form. Whatever the rulings are is what they are, and I've got to deal with it. So, for me, it's just kind of nice to know where their standpoint is and what I need to do moving forward also. But a lot of people might not believe that this is the attention that Bitcoin really needs at this point in time. In some ways, I agree with that too, where with no real quote-unquote regulation on it, it's just being looked at as a way to just kind of accumulate something. To them, it has no value based on thin air, according to the United States government, especially with Trump in a tweet, based on thin air. But they want to make sure that, especially Libra, with their 2.2 billion users, which definitely can be in competition of the United States government, which they've only got like 1 point something billion users, like 1.5, 1.8, something like that. So Facebook definitely has more users to be able to reach out to. A lot of people also fail to remember that Facebook has also had other payment structures that too has failed. There's no guarantee that even if they were to launch this, that it would even be used. They've had other payment structures that are not used. People tend to like to use, PayPal, or they use their banking card or their credit card, wherever they feel comfortable. That's where a lot of people tend to use. To see the government snap out so quickly with the Libra coin coming out, like they feel that's more of a threat to them somehow than Bitcoin. It's kind of interesting in how they're kind of approaching all of this, but that's just my thing. But they want to make sure definitely that people are being protected, and that they are able to see where all the money basically comes and goes. They want to have their little assertion of control on top of it. So they want to make sure the anti-money laundering laws are being enforced. The Banker Security Act is being implemented this way that they have their control over what's going on, that they comply with FinCEN, which is financial crimes, and then also the Treasury Department has their own bureau that they would also have to comply to their rulings and what they have going on. And then there's also the Financial Action Task Force that they're putting together, guys. This is going to be a regulatory body that's going to try to put rulings out of how to deal with crypto, and then they're going to go to all the other countries and try to get them all on board. Because above all, they want to make sure that they protect the United States dollar as the world's currency. And they made sure, and Stephen Mnuchin made sure to make a big point that he was trying to protect the US dollar. That nothing is going to replace the US dollar. So they are going to definitely put some regulation on there that might just set back things. I'm hoping not, but we will definitely have to see moving forward with what their ideas are going to be with regulations. And then I also hope they're also going to make a clear cut. This is the taxes on it too. My God, it is so wish-washy. They change it all the time. It needs to be clear cut in stone on how everybody needs to deal with it, especially moving forward. I hope this is some of the things that they do, but we'll find out. Drop some comments in down below, guys, for sure. What's your thoughts on all of this? And then, of course, the other item that I was wanting to talk about here was, again, on Monday, a Japanese exchange, BitPoint, got hacked, guys. They are talking about like well, actually, they're talking about $30 million worth of cryptocurrency. So they're talking about 1,225 Bitcoin, 1,985 Bitcoin Cash, 11,169 Ether, and 5,108 Lizard Litecoin has gone missing from their exchange. Now, all the people that had been exchanging through, I guess the exchange is going to be covering everything. But again, these exchanges are the weakest link, guys. I constantly harp, and I hope that everybody listens to this. Don't leave your money or your crypto on an exchange. I mean, that's like sitting here and going up to a stranger and saying, "Hey, here's a lot of money. I need you to hold this for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back." You think he's gonna be there afterwards? Hell no, he's gone. This is some of the reasons why I don't leave anything on the exchanges. I like to download the core wallets from the coins that I hold. This way, I can make my own USB device. You know, boom. These things are cheap. You can sit there and make your own, basically, Nano Ledger S. You don't have to buy somebody else's hardware to keep your crypto safe. Like the crypto space is supposed to be is, you know, be your own bank. Take control. So one of the best ways to do it is if you're going to hold a crypto, make sure that they have a core QT wallet, guys. That is the safest wallets out there. And make sure you encrypt that stuff, guys, with a good, strong password. If you guys ever have any issues with it, certainly hit me up. You can, I got links in down below with hitting me up in the Discord. You can drop comments down at the bottom of this video and all that good stuff. I want to make sure that you guys are safe. Not that I'm trying to give out any kind of financial advice at all. If you have crypto, I want you to make sure it's not going to get taken from you guys. So definitely, you know, get the core wallets. If you have to, at least use like a Nano Ledger S or something like that to at least store your crypto on. Don't just leave it on the exchange. If you leave it on the exchange, don't be heartbroken if it's gone in the morning. It's the weakest link, and it always has been. Bitcoin's never been hacked, but the exchanges for it have been. So, guys, got any issues, definitely drop some comments in down below. While you're down there, guys, check this out. Smash that button, guys. Subscribe, share these videos with all these other people. Helps me get my knowledge out there to every one of you awesome people. And like always, I'll definitely see you on the next one. Peace.